8, and yes, that was a short-lived FAC. The CEO was like, "Oh shoot, I was supposed to talk to you a little while ago. Can you?" And he's just like, "Yeah, sure." And he's just like, "Nah."
Oh my God, they're shooting grenades out here.
I'm out of here. No one
That's
told
so
me.
funny.
No one told me they'd have grenades. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
All right, two draws for HQ events, right?
Yep.
1, no HQ
Nope.
events.
Nope.
Place PC markers. Now, come on, this has got to be getting calmer, right?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. It's got to be getting better, right?
That's what I'm saying.
8.
None AAB.
None on row 1.
None AAB.
I'll get the A's here.
Oh, I pulled a couple of A's. I'm going to move up to the B row because I realized you'd only have one row to do. Well, actually, here's an interesting thing. We should probably start activating.
Now we can start moving 2nd and 4th up.
Yep, we can start having them occupy that row because row 1 stays none for the rest of the game.
Yep.
All right. 2nd and 4th platoon are going to spring into action.
You.
Finally.
Well, they might.
Well, I mean, this will be good in case. I mean, actually, the timing on this is phenomenal because we can get this and this occupied in case something goes wrong here.
Exactly. They can still fire here. We can get them not exposed.
And in fact, what we could do, one thing we could do is we could pull this guy off that card, and we could have the 60mm mortar launch a heavy attack here, possibly.
He's going to open fire is my problem when we go off that.
Who's going to open fire? Oh, he's going to open fire. Yeah, and
I don't want him opening fire here.
True, good point.
These are going to have a couple more. I'd rather just keep shooting at a green fire team.
Good point. Yep, fair point. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
They're
doing their job.
They're making a good account of themselves.
They're making a difference, man.
All right, so now we are doing enemy activity checks. We have actually quite a few of those.
At some point, he may just...
He could.
Actually, there's less of them than there used to be.
Is that right? Oops.
Aren't there? Maybe not.
We don't need that one over there. I don't think so. I think there's more. 1, 2. How many are there?
7. There's 7. There's more.
There's more. 3. 1, 2.
So it's this poor pinned, paralyzed team. So pinned...
Not undercover.
Undercover.
Is he undercover?
He is undercover.
Oh, pinned undercover. Pinned undercover. So 1 to 4.
1 through 4.
Fall back, dude. Thank you.
He did. He just actually goes off the board, right?
Yeah, because he's at the edge of the board. So even though he has that card there, I think he just goes off. My understanding is he just goes off the board.
Yeah, he just goes back here and just, well, even if he didn't disappear, he's paralyzed. He's done.
He goes there.
He has no leader.
Essentially, he just melts away because he's at the edge of
the... You pulled a 3?
I didn't pull anything yet.
Okay.
I pulled a 4.
1, 2, 3. So here. That is also a pinned undercover. All right. I wonder if he's on the same card as a...
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think... No. Nah.
It says unit, not infantry unit.
It's true. What do you want to do? My
understanding is infantry unit means infantry. Unit means everything. I mean, all of your friendly. It would mean...
So that would put him on this card. I actually think you're right. I mean, I think you're right. So that would put him here. And actually, that kind of makes sense. If you're there and you can hear Spooky flying around, you're probably a little more spooked than if you can't.
Probably. More likely to fall back, I would think.
All right.
So 1 through 5, right?
1 through 5. High. Nope. He's going to try.
No action.
He's going to do nothing. All right. He's just going to hide from Spooky. I don't think that's a bad
idea.
Probably
what I would do. But...
I don't think that's a bad idea, my friend. First one. So that's going to be way up here.
That guy. Yep.
He is...
All other situations.
All other situations.
So
4.
1 through 4.
Advance straight ahead. So does that put him here?
You know, I'm going to make the argument that
He's moving towards
us. They got to get on the map.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. What does it say when it says advance straight ahead?
Move the unit one card towards
player's MLR or staging area. And that is towards the MLR. More towards the MLR.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that decision. Now, interestingly, this guy could probably he's long, so can he fire 2 cards?
Yeah. Long as 2. Close, long, very long.
We might want to get somebody over here and shift fire on that card.
Yep.
Might even consider dropping illumination over there. We could put spooky over there and have spooky just blow them up. All right, we're down to 4 now.
Down. 4 to go.
Third one.
Here.
All right. So
that is pinned on the same card under cover. So 1 through 5.
3.
Is he going to rally? He's going to try to rally.
He's going to try to rally. What is he?
He is a he's a line.
He's a line. He does rally.
They allow. Well, have we had any scenarios when they don't rally?
No, I think there's a lot of rallies in the deck, though. I'm going to be honest with you, just from flipping through the deck a lot.
But still.
All right.
I feel like they always rally.
The first one.
Which is that, right?
So they don't have any, they're all other situations, right?
They are all other situations. There's 2 of them.
So the first one is going to move straight ahead. The second one is going to infiltrate straight ahead.
Which he can't, so it's moved straight ahead. Well,
he can't. Where's that coming from?
Yeah, hit from themselves.
Right. Right. They were firing at the forward observer.
Exactly. I don't believe that infiltrate when you move.
Yeah.
I don't think you're causing a volume of fire while you're moving. I don't think that's accurate. I think other people can be firing.
Yeah.
Creating a volume of fire that you leverage to infiltrate, and then they cease fire.
Excuse me. Okay. So
that makes sense?
Yeah, I agree with that. So we just got this left, which is basically...
Nope. 2.
Oh, we got 2 left. Sorry.
Down here.
Well, we're going to do that card anyway.
We still have the human wave. The human wave is just...
3 pinned... Well, we're saving the drama. We're creating drama. That's the last one. So
this is 3 pinned, not undercover.
Yeah, 3 pinned, not undercover. So...
5.
So the first one is going to fall back.
This guy is going to go to, well, basically off the back edge of the map.
Yeah.
But now I'm questioning.
Like that guy had a way. Yeah, we should look at that.
That's so, it's so amazing to me.
I actually think that's right, and I think that probably the paralyzed team probably should have gone here.
I'm going to put him there.
Yeah, I agree.
Just to play it out.
I agree. I think they should. See, now he's at the edge of the map.
Yep.
I mean, the only case you could make is that technically he might have been at the edge of the map because he could have moved there.
Actually, I think he would move there to get off.
Right. So this guy, if he falls back again, will move here because he's now at an edge of the map. But here he's not because there's map everywhere. All right.
Now this guy.
He also falls back. We certainly do appreciate your cooperation here. And that guy, pinned, not undercover, he's going to take no action. The third guy's going to do nothing.
Sit there, all right?
All right. Drama time.
Yep.
He is on the same card as opposing unit and undercover.
So 1 through 5.
2.
He falls back.
I'm not opposed to that. He's going to go to the village.
Go here?
Yeah, because that's got... Well, no, he wouldn't go there because we got a unit there and it's in line of sight.
Right.
So he'll go to the village. Under the foxholes.
So an interesting question. Do human waves fall back?
Good question. I don't remember that being I don't think that was part of their rules. I don't think there was anything about that.
It does not. They just check normally. Don't.
So he's just kind of had enough. Our green fire team has just given him enough. But he is actually firing here.
He is firing here. We're firing there. But ours is small arms. Now.
Yes.
But we're undercover. Is
he not in these foxholes?
Oh yeah, he moved to the foxhole.
But he's exposed, so we get. Yeah, and it doesn't help us to leave this card. Okay, I think that's all of his activity checks.
I could totally see putting Spooky here, and firing here, here, and here.
Oh, I completely agree with that. Okay. CO. Yeah?
CO, correct.
+2. So he gets 3 commands.
Why is he +2? He's not
Veteran.
undercover.
No, sorry, he's +1. So he gets 2 commands.
He has 8.
So I think he should activate 4th and 2nd because they're going to move guys forward this turn.
I agree, 4th and 2nd, but I also wonder whether he should do.
He should send.
We talked about getting somebody here to shift fire, right?
Yeah, but I think we're going to have to move somebody there because we don't have a radio.
That's what I meant. Do we want to either the XO or the first platoon, like the XO, to move over here and tell that guy to?
Can the first platoon?
Shift fire?
The first platoon can order the FAC, right? He's right there with him. Yep. So why don't we tell the XO to let's activate the XO so that he can go over there and do that ceasefire-y stuff. Yeah.
So that's our 3. So we're saving 5.
Well, actually, I'm going to argue that he should spend 2 more to move these 2 guys forward.
Yep. So he's down. No, he can't spend. He had 8. He can only spend 1 more.
All right. Well, would you?
Does he not want to do the XO? Does he want to? The XO will have 3, which is enough.
No, let's activate the XO because we can push this veteran squad forward to a foxhole, and next turn he can move the weapons team.
Well, what is the XO going to do?
But I don't want him to get drained of resources.
But he can only save 2.
Yeah, but if he draws a 0, or if he gets 1, he's gonna move, order a ceasefire. No, he'll be down to 1.
He won't be drawing. He gets an automatic 1, so he'll have 3.
He'll be down to 1.
He'll be down to 1 from 2.
Yeah, so I think we should activate him because the CO's not moving himself, so he can order this weapons team forward next turn.
All right. So he's moving forward.
So I think this guy is moving forward.
Exposed under a foxhole. Okay.
So now we're activating 2nd platoon, right?
Yep. Who gets a -1,
so
right?
he gets 1.
He gets 3 total. The platoon move?
Yeah. Well, do they all have to move to the same cover? No, they don't have to all move.
I don't believe so. I think they each get a move. Move a platoon to an adjacent card. Have each unit in the platoon perform a move to an adjacent card.
Okay.
All move to the same card.
Okay.
No, I don't believe so. Why is he?
It's a good question.
He should be flipped.
Are you sure? Check the thing. Were we able to?
They're good.
Don't know why he's like that. How's that look?
Oh. To me, that's correct. It's a little bit they're both stacked by 1, right?
No. Oh yeah, they're both overstacked by 1. That's right.
They're both overstacked by 1.
That's fine though. We're not drawing PCs, so I'm not worried about it.
Correct.
That's 2nd platoon. Done.
That was just a platoon move. He's saving 1.
Yep. 4th platoon. He gets 3.
So he has got 5. Does he just want a platoon move up into these?
I think he should send 1 guy here, and he and another guy should move here, right? Because that way we got some cover in case they do start coming through here.
Yep.
And
that's 1 and then 2, 3.
We don't
So
want
he's
to go
spending 3 and saving 2.
Yeah, we don't want to go into that deep bunker, do we?
I don't think so.
There's no reason to. Then we're just out of.
We're not triggering anything. Well, that's not a deep bunker. That's a bunker.
Oh, maybe we should move into that bunker. Let's move.
Feels like that may not be the dumbest thing.
Yeah, sorry.
Now we can't activate them from. Well, we can't activate them under any cover. It doesn't matter if it's a bunker or a fox.
Yeah. All right. Let's move him to. We'll move him to there. So there.
And I don't think that matters because we're not triggering here.
Nope.
And so
I mean, this is precautionary. This is the only one that probably matters at all, just because if this guy sort of moves back, you know.
The XO now, he's also a -1, right? No, he's even because he's undercover.
Yeah, he's even because he's undercover. He gets 5, so he can spend 4.
Spend 4.
So he's going to move here. He's going to order a shift of fire, right?
See, well, no, he's got to move here because he's got somebody who can see him.
Oh, it's got to be somebody who can see him?
I would think. We can't tell the machine gun to shift fire on somebody he's not really firing at, right?
I don't know.
Is this guy really? So I don't
Why
think.
Why can't he just tell him to shift fire in this direction?
Yeah, don't you have to tell him to shift fire? Well, maybe you don't.
Well, let's look at shift fire. Movement actions, rally actions.
I mean, my understanding is when you shift, but you probably can shoot at an empty card, although.
Shift fire. Move the VOF PDF in any desired direction, engaging any other eligible card in the originator's line of sight, including an unoccupied card, but not one with unspotted opposing units. Once the order is given, is passed on and carried out by all units on the card, whether they are in communication or not. Now, I think that's actually probably right because it says eligible card in the originator's line of sight. We got a problem because it's the originator's line of sight. So, I mean,
I still think
shift it here.
We want him to open fire up there. That's where we want him to open fire, and he can't see it. Is what you're saying?
Our XO can't see it, right? But the question
is, what we do is call a shift fire, a ceasefire.
It's called a ceasefire. Yeah, and then this guy will just open fire. Yeah,
and that we can do here.
Yes, we can do that there.
So that's 2.
And actually, if I'm correct, that's actually going to get rid of this potential contact. Although I guess it doesn't matter because it's not triggering anyway. Right, because we're firing through this card. It doesn't matter because it's not triggering.
Is it if we're firing through or they're firing? I thought it was they're firing.
Is it if they're firing through?
Thought so.
So he spent 2.
It's so funny. Oh, it's like.
Okay.
Enemy units that open fire through intervening PC markers.
Okay.
Remove them.
It doesn't matter because they're not triggering anything. All right, so now we're on. That's all the activated people, right?
Yeah, we're just losing those. We have nothing else for him to do.
No.
He's saving 2.
Yep. So now we're drawing for first platoon, which gets +2. So he gets 3.
So he's up to 7.
I mean, he's got the FAC, but he doesn't have a target. He doesn't have anybody reasonable to like.
I don't want him doing anything with the FAC. He's gonna just if he's. They're just gonna keep firing here, and I just think we.
Yeah.
Well, the only one we're gonna lose commands. Why not call this guy and tell him to grenade that guy?
Hang on one second. Yes. Okay.
Right, this guy's got a radio.
So we'll tell him to grenade that guy. All right, drawn 3.
I mean, there's nothing else for him to do, right? But we're just going to lose the command.
So we got 2 grenades. That's a critical hit grenade.
Which is a critical hit.
What does that do? Remind me.
Oops, that's the wrong thing. Critical hit. It is the cover is ignored.
So it's just an additional. Okay. All right, it's still not bad.
Effective 1. Yeah.
And then after that, I don't think he's doing anything.
Well, he can save all 6 now.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right.
So the third platoon has 6, and he gets +2 as well, right?
So he's got 4 to spend.
So he's up at 10 and can spend 4 and save all the rest.
Yep. So who can he...
Rally?
Can he see anyone useful? No, he can't. Just because I'm thinking we got the 60mm mortar attached to him and he's got a radio. We gave him a radio. But I agree, he can't do anything, so why don't we just rally this litter team a million times?
Well, he could tell this guy to grenade that guy. Right?
Oh, he can't. Oh, right, because that's a grenade. Okay, that's not putting volume of fire on this card. So yeah, he should.
Correct.
He should call in
the grenade miss, or it's
cover.
a grenade that cover.
All right.
Which I feel like he should do that.
All right, hang on a second. Third platoon has an auto grenade, which I think we should spend to avoid the grenade miss.
Yep.
You agree?
I'm good. Yep. So I think we're just going to lose it if we don't.
We'll drop a grenade on that guy.
Nice. And that is, let me...
Yep.
An ammo. And then does he just upgrade the litter team to an assault team?
Yeah, he should just spend the next 3 to upgrade that guy as far as
he can only do 2.
Why can he only do 2?
Well, because litter team do fire to assault. There's nowhere else to go.
Oh, fair enough.
Now, it'd be nice to get the paralyzed guy over there.
Is this guy in that foxhole?
These guys are both in the foxhole.
They're all 3 of these guys are in the foxhole.
Yeah. Which would be nice to get these 2 over here and reconstitute up. Do we have one to reconstitute?
So we spent 3 at this point, right?
Yeah. So why don't we question would be, do we move them over here?
Why don't we order well, we don't have a squad we can reconstitute them into, though.
We don't. I just wonder if we want to get over here and start.
At least get him back up to line. So yeah, why don't we move him?
Oh, we also talked about cease firing, by the way. So maybe we want to do that.
Let's do that.
Cease fire.
We can worry about the rest of it next turn.
Yep.
Yeah, we should cease fire. Not that it entirely. Well, it helps in case we trigger something.
If we trigger something, it definitely helps. We got 2 cards that we can be firing at.
Yeah. The first sergeant,
he is saving
the first sergeant should probably. Well, I guess if we do a ceasefire here, well, the first sergeant should order a ceasefire, and that would put a crossfire.
Yeah, he should.
Here.
Who can he tell that to? Because this guy's not firing. He can't tell anybody to do that.
Oh.
He could come out of the bunker and tell him, and then.
All right, I'm less worried about that. Let's move on.
So the first sergeant has 5.
Okay, so first thing he should do is he should try to rally this guy. No, maybe he shouldn't, because the pinned actually helps us there, doesn't it? And getting that guy up to automatic fire doesn't matter.
-4 there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, he could move to this, but we want him with the artillery FO so he can.
But he can move here, tell him to cease fire, and then move back.
All right, let's do that.
So he's just going to end up exposed, and we're shifting our fire over to here, right?
Yep. And placing a crossfire.
We got a crossfire now?
Yep.
Okay.
So he's exposed, but the artillery FO is not, just in case something ends up on that card. All right, that's the first sergeant.
I think that's it. He did 3.
He did 3 things, right? No, 2 things.
Moved.
Oh, move, ceasefire, move back. Ceasefire,
Shifted, move back.
Yep. Actually, 1W3 can't possibly have any ammo left, can he?
We haven't been doing ammo the last couple times, by the way, so he's definitely
1W3's been firing here that whole time.
I would expect 2W3 somewhere.
2W1 has got to be out also. I think 2W3 is dead. No, he's not. Excuse me.
2W1 is out of ammo.
Yeah, 2W1 is out of ammo for sure.
2W3 should be too. Where is he?
I could have sworn we lost him, but I don't see him. I could have sworn he's one of these guys.
Yeah, where did we put him? He's over here.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, do we flip these guys now over to like another side where they're, or do we put out of ammo?
No, we don't flip them. There's an out of ammo marker here.
Okay.
So they're small arms and close fire.
Okay.
Where's the other one?
Here.
There's that. All right.
All right. General. 3 general. What the heck? Is there anything we can do with 3 general? This guy could concentrate fire over here. Can he?
Yeah, I think they're. That's such a great question. Are they allowed to kind of
any
fire
good
team
order
concentrate?
SAASH.
All actions except call for fire, to attack, and platoon concentrate. So they can't platoon concentrate, but they can do everything else, right?
Yep. So we'll have him try to concentrate fire, right?
Yeah. Well, we should. I mean, we can. Are we bringing Spooky over there?
Well, even if we bring Spooky over there, it still helps, right?
It still helps if he succeeds. He's only drawn 1.
He doesn't succeed. We could exhort him. Is there anybody else?
No, he can't exhort himself, right?
Oh, good point. Is there anybody else any place else where we could concentrate fire that it would make a difference? I mean, we could concentrate fire up here.
We should. That would make sense.
That one will be a better draw. That's a veteran, so he'll draw 3.
Yeah, he's drawn 3.
Short. He did do it.
So he did concentrate fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we could also do it here, just noting. I don't see why not, because we don't have anything. Well, I mean, the only other thing we could do is we could have this weapons team move forward by itself.
Yeah, why don't we have him move forward?
Yeah,
yep.
So we'll put him under
this is a wasted concentration. We're going to be at maximum, I think, anyway.
Or close. Yeah, we'll have him move forward. That's fine. Now the CO is the only one back there in the staging area. Where'd everybody go? All right.
Nice.
That was pretty good. So where is
capture segment?
Where is?
I don't think there are
capture.
any.
No.
And there's no capture or retreat, is there? There's no volume of fire pinned. I don't think there is.
No.
I don't see a volume of fire unpinned.
Nor do I.
So, and there's no capture anywhere. So now it's just Spooky question.
So where?
So do we want him fire in here? I feel like
here and here, right? Was kind of the
thinking. Those to me.
We could put him here so that he's drawn further away from us, right?
Yeah, and actually, that lets us do illumination. Where do we want to illuminate?
So that's now heavy volume of fire. That's heavy volume of fire.
Yeah, we could illuminate this card.
And then do we want to put a heavy volume of fire here just in case something triggers?
Yeah, I think so.
So we should probably illuminate if we illuminate our own card, it gets this card and this card, right?
Yep. And then I don't really know if we care about it.
There's no real reason not to. Oh, no. If we illuminate that card, then he gets a modifier here.
We already have.
Oh,
by illuminating this card, we did that already. Right?
Well, what if we illuminated...
This does no difference.
Yeah. Well...
But if you did this and you did that, does that help?
I mean, the only thing that does is it illuminates this card more. But the thing is I think we'll have a chance to I mean, it increases the possibility that this guy gets smoked this turn.
So this guy is 3, 5. Be a -3 with this illumination. If we had it here,
be a
-2. I wouldn't mind a -3.
I wouldn't mind a -3. I think you should put that back there, and we'll take a chance here. I mean, that guy's only gonna have like a. So he'll have +3, +4. So that guy will still be a +4 here. Yeah, let's put it there.
I think this. Is there any reason to put one?
I mean, the reason to put it here is it. Oh, we got -5. Yeah, because it'll be a -4 if we put one there.
Yeah, it gives a slightly better on our guy here, and it doesn't help us because of the grenade.
Wait, this illuminates this card?
No, if we put one here.
No, I don't want to put one there. Having it here gives us. This is a -4 with a if it's only illuminated by one.
Yeah.
So
all right,
I think we got him in the.
I don't think we put another illumination.
Nope, I think we leave it as is. All right, fire mission update, which we haven't done in a while. after like the first few turns were like non-stop artillery.
Yep.
All right, now let's figure out who's triggering. So we don't. Here. That's not triggering. 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 I think it's that. I think we got it.
This isn't triggering, right?
Oh, correct. That one's not triggering.
So we basically
should have, I think,
6 A's.
6 A's.
1 B.
Where's our 6th A? Oh, it's here. All right. 5th A. So that's going to be here.
Yep. Love if it's going to happen.
It's not going to happen there. This guy wouldn't be a bad one to draw it for. It's going to be the last one.
There's a contact. So it's that card.
It's that card. 1, 2.
There is.
I don't think that's a bad one to get because we got Spooky here. And he can't.
What are we drawing? 1 through 10.
He's going to be on that card, too. 2. I think that's going to be.
That is a probe. Squad infiltration attempt. So it's going to be a squad. It's here. Yeah, he has to be here. It's the only possibility. And he's going to try to infiltrate. So 2 draws.
So he tries to infiltrate into this card.
Correct. It's the only option, right?
He does successfully infiltrate. Yeah, this is the only card he can show up on. But I didn't know if he tries to infiltrate into our card.
I think he goes into... No, it's on the...
You think he goes into
card
cover?
that you're talking about. Maybe he doesn't go undercover.
No,
let's actually look
there's
real
no
quick.
cover.
But there was a cover on the card already.
There was? I don't think there was. Oh, yeah. Was there? Oh, I thought. Oh, yeah, he does go into cover.
There was, but they may not go undercover. Squad infiltration.
Best non-US
if successful,
cover.
Place it not exposed under the best non-US occupied cover.
Yep. But we still got Spooky firing on him, so that's not terrible.
Yeah, that could have been so much better.
And we got second platoon sort of protecting us now. All right, so we're down. What do we got now?
Could have been. Now.
Oops.
These guys open fire there, right?
Oh, shoot. You're right. Wait, do they place a PDF?
I don't think they do, but we do.
Oh, we do. Sorry. They do not place a
PDF. They are not. But our guys right here do, right?
The ones that the ones that we just unblocked. Yep.
So
that creates
kind of wasteful.
Well, it creates a crossfire though, right? Because it's coming from Spooky.
Yeah. I would argue it has to. Yeah. Coming from 2 different directions. Well, this doesn't really exist.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's that. All right.
Cool.
So
3 more.
Oops. 3 more. 4.
Why do we have? That said 4. 4 more. Where's the? One, okay, 1. Yeah, 4 more.
Sorry. What was it? Third one.
here. Right?
Nothing.
3 more.
3 more. First one. So that'll be
Or,
finally
that's
that
the one with people on the car.
1, 2, 3. Nothing.
2 more.
Second one.
This card.
1, 2. We got contact there.
Yep.
So it's gonna be here.
It?
It's gonna be here. We know where it's gonna be. It's gonna be
another
3.
contact, by the way.
Number 3.
It's the same thing.
So it's another maneuver.
No, squad infiltration attempt again.
Okay.
So it's going to be where here?
It's got to be there because this card has the enemy unit, as does this one.
Yep. So 2 draws for a infiltration.
He did not infiltrate, but unfortunately we got no fire on that card.
Not. Does he go undercover?
I think so, but
if it's successful, if it's not successful, place him on the card out of cover, marked exposed.
Good. Okay, got it.
Now, unfortunately, nobody's firing at him.
No. This might not be a bad place to put artillery next turn. It may be time on turn 9 to open the artillery back up on both this card and this card. Boy, they left it late, didn't they? All right, we got one more potential contact A, right?
Yeah, down here.
Yeah, that guy rallied 3 times, but no contact.
Okay.
So
then we got 1B.
1 contact B.
2 draws.
He spooky draws something. So it's a 7. Six.
Squad infiltration attempt.
No, wait.
A 7 under B is right here, number 4.
Oh, it's a B. Sorry. I was looking at A.
Okay. Yeah.
My bad.
So it's another squad infiltration attempt.
So let's draw to figure out where they are.
Over the place. And this can be in one of 3 directions.
8, which I think is left front.
Right front.
So they're there.
Right front.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
No illumination, so that's definitely, I think that's where it's going to end.
No yet. So he's there. Now draw twice to see if they infiltrate. Good job of drawing one of the infiltrates out already.
No infiltration.
They're exposed, but not getting shot at.
No, but they're also quite far away from the action, so.
They are. They can't affect these cards.
I doubt they're going to get, Well, they can fire at them in the last turn, but yeah. Well,
they cannot.
They really left this attack late, man. I mean, all of a sudden, turn 8, and suddenly they're everywhere.
Yeah.
You got to tweak. By the way, you got to tweak your script. It's not moving this quite far enough. By the time you get to 8, it's like not quite.
It is. You're
far
right.
enough.
Yeah. It's probably like another 2 pixels
or so. Yep. Okay, that's all the PC markers, right?
Yep. Pinned recovery. I don't think there's going to be any.
I don't think so either.
He's getting fired on. Nope, he's not fired on.
Wait, isn't that? Oh, that's a holdover from Spooky. We didn't clean that up, and I don't think we. Is this a real? This is not real either.
No, and neither is this one.
This one should be like. This one should be like. Oh wait, no, that one should be like.
This one should be automatic.
Yeah, A.
Oh, wait a minute. AS. So S. A is if it's point blank.
Yeah, and if we have a weapons team here, it's
You got it.
This should be also
A or S. I mean.
S.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's combat effects, right?
Correct.
So nothing up here. Oh wait, here's pinned recovery. Right there.
Yeah. Yep. Both of those guys, right?
Yep. All right. So starting
Actually,
here.
this guy too.
Oh, yeah, good point. So starting here, basically it's going to be a -1 because the moon cancels out the exposed and the concentrate fire is the only thing left.
Yep.
Pinned. Well, it's not bad.
Not bad.
I'll keep him busy.
All right. So here.
I think this is the maximum. This is -4 because it's
+2.
Oh,
right, +1 for here, +1 for the moon.
It's -3.
Yeah.
I miscalculated that earlier, but the first one is pinned. It's not particularly great. The other one's hit. See line?
Line. Yeah.
He is a fire team now.
He just flips.
Oh, that doesn't really help at all.
Oh, wrong one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's got a grenade on him.
That guy flips.
All right.
But he's also pinned.
Come on, Spooky.
All right.
All right, so now we're over here.
So,
which is -4. Foxhole doesn't count. Those offset, so it's -4, right?
We don't count the cards covering concealment either because of the critical hit?
We do. But the card cover does, correct. I got that back.
So it's -2.
The foxhole doesn't count.
So it's -1 because he's pinned. Oh no, those cancel.
Pinned, so that wipes that out, and it's +2 and then -4. So it's -2. Yeah.
Whoa. Hand in the wrong place. Miss. Oh my God. That is not. Well, I guess he's just a litter team.
He's a litter team, but that still stinks.
That guy's got
now
nothing.
It's over here.
So minus.
This guy's a grenade.
4. So it's even. That's just an even shot.
Correct. It's just an even shot.
Come on. Pinned. I'll take it. And
then this guy
is +4. +6 actually, because he's pinned, cover, and the moon.
The moon gets it to 5, pinned and covered, and then the -1.
Yeah, so
+4. There's no illumination. No.
+4?
+6, I think, right?
Wait, there's no illumination.
Moon? So that's +5, +6, +7, -1.
Yep, +6.
Unbelievable.
That's pretty funny.
+2 in factoring the moon.
3.
+3, so -1 total, right?
-1, yeah. Come on, you owe us. Come on. Hit.
There you go.
Line, I assume?
He's lying, yep.
CC. Woo, that's a big one.
Wow, that's a big.
Go Spooky.
Yeah, it's about the best Spooky's ever done for us.
We love Spooky.
I have a love-hate relationship with Spooky.
It's a fair point.
Truth be told.
Spooky's tough, though, because you got to kind of predict. And so a lot of times he's firing places where it's just not really valuable.
So I think he's going to be that.
So -5 +3. So this guy down here is the human wave is a -2. Yeah.
Sure love to just create some casualties.
-2 here.
So moon puts it to a 3, right? The moon makes that a 3. So, oh no, I'm sorry. The moon's not there. -1. What am I missing?
-2.
-2.
Right? -5 and then +3. Pinned. Ugh. Could have been so much better.
They're not pinned. They're never pinned.
Jesus.
In fact, we may have pinned them here.
Super annoying.
Can't remember if we did.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't remember.
And I think the only other card is here.
I don't think we did. We? Oh no, they were on the same thing on cover. That's why they moved back.
I don't know if we did or not. We may have blown that. This guy's +5.
No, they were. I'm pretty sure it was because they were on the same
No,
card as an
plus
opposing
4.
unit in undercover. Because
Okay.
we asked
So
ourselves
he's
the
plus
question
4.
if human waves can fall back. +4? I don't
Yeah,
think we
because
did.
-1 from illumination, so it's a
Yeah.
+4, and then these wipe each other
So
out.
he's
right?
pinned. He's pinned. I don't think we did make a mistake here because we were asking ourselves,
That's
can
good.
human waves fall back? I think because he was on the
Good.
same card, he just chose to fall back. He'd had enough.
Okay.
And nothing
Cool.
else. But now the problem is that like this guy's going to open fire. They're going to start opening fire. Is the problem.
They are another. Well, we got a couple unpinned ones.
So this guy's going to
So
open
there's
fire.
no casualties. It's just cleanup.
Well, shouldn't we be placing these VOFs first? For all this stuff that's opening fire?
Well, first I would argue remove, because you got to remove all illumination before you do that. So
Okay. Go ahead then. Clean up.
I think we clean up and then do that.
Okay. Because it is
make
going to matter
more
this
sense.
turn. Yeah. This guy is this guy's going to open fire here.
Yep. That's all pinned there.
This guy
is going to open fire here.
I already did that. So that's already taken care of.
Is that his paralyzed? Did we?
What? No, that paralyzed dude has just been there.
But he should have been a 3.
Yeah, I may have. I probably had him still selected when I flipped this.
Okay.
It's probably how the other guy got flipped too. That guy doesn't open. This guy doesn't open fire because he still can't see anybody. No, these other guys can't see anybody. I think that's it for turn 8. Correct?
Yep, we're going to turn 9. The marker should already be there.
It is there.